Is preterism a heresy? Uncovering the controversy in biblical interpretation. Could a belief that seeks to make sense of ancient prophecies actually lead us away from the true message of Scripture? Preterism, the view that many or all prophecies in the Bible were fulfilled in the 1st century, has been a source of significant debate within Christian circles. Some argue it offers a profound understanding of Scripture, others warn it borders on heresy. But why would this interpretation be considered so dangerous, and what implications does it have for our spiritual growth? Preterism asserts that key biblical prophecies, particularly those concerning the end times, were fully realized with events such as the destruction of Jerusalem in AD 70. While this might seem like a reasonable interpretation to some, it fundamentally challenges traditional Christian doctrines that emphasize a future return of Christ and a final judgment. For many, this is where preterism crosses the line into heretical territory. It undermines the foundational hope of the Christian faith, the second coming of Christ. Consider the words of the Apostle Paul in 1 Thessalonians 4 verses 16 to 17, where he speaks of Christ descending from heaven and the faithful being caught up with him. To view this as a past event, as preterism suggests, conflicts with the historic and orthodox understanding that sees this as a future, tangible event of great hope and anticipation. This reinterpretation can leave believers confused and disillusioned, stripping away the eschatological hope that has been a cornerstone of Christian faith for centuries. Furthermore, preterism's assertion that the book of Revelation is a closed book of history rather than a prophetic guide for the future challenges the role of prophecy in the life of the believer. Prophecy, traditionally, has been a source of warning, comfort, and encouragement, guiding the faithful through trials and pointing to the ultimate triumph of good over evil. By confining these prophecies to the past, preterism potentially diminishes their spiritual relevance and power for contemporary believers. Ultimately, labeling preterism as heresy stems from the concern that it may distort the gospel message, leading believers away from a forward-looking faith and the anticipation of Christ's return. To embrace preterism might mean forfeiting the hope that propels us through life's hardships, a hope rooted in the belief that history is moving toward a divine climax, where God will finally set all things right. So, where do you stand on this issue? Do you see preterism as a legitimate interpretation of Scripture, or does it indeed stray too far from the core tenets of Christian faith? Share your thoughts below and join this critical conversation.